Channel 8 Eyewitness News at 5.
First crews on scene of the apartment complex there had heavy fire and smoke showing out of the roof line when they got there, which means that that fire had had a substantial amount of time in terms of establishing itself and growing.
An apartment complex here in Lincoln is in ruins tonight after a major fire today. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us.
The fire started early this morning north of 32nd and Superior.
It took nearly half of the city's fire crews to put it out, and tonight we know what caused it. Channel 8 Eyewitness News reporter Brent Von Fleur kicks off our team coverage. He's live on the scene. Brent.
Rod, Megan, more than $2 million in damages. That's the estimate from LFR. They say the building behind me is a total loss, and it's all because they believe due to a discarded cigarette. Residents of the Black Sand Apartments near the North Walmart woke up to a nightmare early Wednesday morning. The complex was engulfed in flames so intense it took more than 50 firefighters over an hour to put them out, pumping thousands of gallons of water per minute onto the blaze. The fire started outside and grew so large because the building has no outdoor sprinkler system.
Being lack of sprinklers there most likely allowed the fire to extend up through into the attic to the eaves, and then the fire was undetected for quite a while. We're thinking that it could have burned up to 20 minutes before it was detected.
Because the flames were so strong, LFR's focus shifted from extinguishing the fire to search and rescue.
It was, very evident that that fire had had enough time burning and enough damage that they weren't going to make that much difference. What they did was they saved lives and they kept it from getting into other structures, and that's their next operational objective, and they did it well.
Fire officials say nobody was injured and that everybody who was inside the apartment at the time is accounted for. Because of the extensive damage, fire investigators haven't been able to piece everything together, but say they've got a good idea what started it.
Well, in the cause that we've kind of narrowed it down to between the first and second floor, and the most likely cause would be a discarded cigarette.
LFR commended the quick thinking of residents who helped alert one another to the fire and get out safely.
Those basic fire prevention tips, I think, really at this fire saved people from either getting trapped or seriously injured or fatality.
Although no one was hurt, dozens of people cannot stay in their homes here tonight. Joining us now with more is Nicole Cousins to tell us a little bit about how people are getting back on their feet. Nicole?
That's exactly right, Brendan. As you can imagine, losing a home in this kind of way is absolutely devastating. Now, luckily, many of the residents that we spoke to say that they do have renter's insurance, but that is not the case for everybody. Still, though, many people are left picking up the pieces. This is what a building in the Black Sands apartment complex looks like now. The 3-story, 30-unit building engulfed in a fire early this morning, leaving residents just minutes to get out.
We woke up to the sound of the alarms, me and my brother did. And then we had the screen door open last night, and so we looked outside and there's fire and smoke coming out.
Keegan Triox and his brother were one of those on the 3rd floor and one of the first to get out. They now face the reality that everything they own is probably gone.
They said the top floor is pretty much done. I don't think we'll be able to come back in from what I was being told. So pretty much everything that we had there is just gone, basically.
Like so many others, Triox escaped with only his keys and phone. Another resident, Melvin Cox, says neighbors he spoke with had to leave their animals.
One lady, I believe, said she couldn't catch her cat, and so she had to leave because she couldn't stay in the apartment no longer.
Many of those people were displaced at 5:30 in the morning with nothing more than the clothes on their back, so no shoes, no socks, no coats, and so there were a lot of people that help support those people that were displaced.
Cox and his wife were some of those ready to help. They have a fire plan with money stashed away in case of an emergency. They were ready to give some to their neighbors in need.
Some people that really got a lot worse than us.
A lot worse. Some people's belongings now reduced to ash. Even still, everyone got out safely.
In this case, I think everybody was just practiced good safety rules, and I think maybe luck was on our side a little bit tonight.
At last check, the Red Cross is putting up 6 people in homes. The apartment complex is also pitching in, putting in residents in unused rental spaces. And as you can see behind me, you can kind of see where this fire originated. Inspector Rick Campos says that as of right now, no criminal charges will be filed because they're not sure exactly who caused this fire. Reporting in Lincoln, Nicole Cousins, Channel 8 Eyewitness News.
Once again, a discarded cigarette. All right, Nicole and Brent both reporting live for us tonight with our top story. Thank you both so much.